Welcome to another episode of Driven on Red. Today we're lucky enough to be having a look at the RSQ3. This is the performance version of Audi's Q3, their smallest SUV. Joining me at the front of the RSQ3, you can tell this by the RS badge in the front honeycomb grille here. Nice and big. The license plate is actually separate, so on the European models you wouldn't actually have a front license plate. It's a bit of a different styling option. Over here you can see the wide gaping openings to cool the brakes, so that just allows airflow to be shoveled onto the brakes there. Parking touch at the front, obviously, so parking situations. This has also got auto park, so that also helps. Daytime running lights, they're by Xenon, so these strips up here, they're nice and curved. You can see those in the rearview mirror when this car's following you. Here at the back of the RSQ3, we've turned the lights on so you can see the beautiful liquid lighting. It's absolutely stunning. LED indicators as well. Down here you've got also indicators and brake lights. That's if you have the tailgate open. I'll demonstrate now. You can have the tailgate open, and as you can see the lights are on here. These act as your lights, so if you're carrying front pack furniture, chairs, anything like that, these will be your lights down here. This one's actually got a single exhaust on the left hand side. This is if you want to tow something, you can attach a tow bar, and you can tow trailers and whatnot as well. Here in the boot, you've got a beautiful silver kick plate. You've got a bit of a lip to lift things over, but it's not too bad. Under here, you've got storage compartments, and you can also have a space saver wheel, I believe. Parcel shelf up here, it is removable. I'm not going to do that now. It's a bit of a task. I'll fold down the rear seats just so you can see how much room you can actually have. As you can see, they lie almost completely flat, so flat pack furniture, not an issue at all. Now in the back of the RSQ3, as you can see, we've got plenty of legroom. This seat's set up in a usual passenger position, about my height. These are the sports seats obviously in the front. The rear seats look a little bit different to the standard model. Bit of a matte finish instead of the sort of glossy finish of the regular Q3. Headroom is also alright because of the contours, the slopes in the roof. That's also to aid climate control in coming back here. But not to worry, you've got vents of your own, but they do not control temperature, just airflow. Nets back here, storing things, door bins as well. So plenty of storage back here. Beautiful trim still, and there's actually no fold down center armrest here, so that's a bit of an interesting design choice. We're in the front of the RSQ3. It's a little bit different from the standard model. You've got LED lighting, you've got a glossy bezel on the display, piano black trim, you've also got your shiny silver accents. They're on every single panel in the car, including the air vents and all of that. RS gear shifter, bit of a perforated leather design as well, white stitching just to indicate that you're in something a bit special. Same with the steering wheel, white stitching, perforated leather. It's also flat bottom, RSQ3 right there, so you know exactly what you're driving. Big paddles are also included. Cup holders down here, they've actually got ambient lighting. You can't actually see it at the moment, they are off, but they've got LED strips around the sides, quite nice. Bit of a cubby space in here, so you can store other things. There's also an Audi multimedia interface input for your iPhone. Glove box is also quite sizable. It's also chilled by the aircon, so if you want to put something in there, a sandwich or something, you can do that. As you can well imagine, the RSQ3 performed pretty brilliantly on the road. It's got a 5-cylinder turbo engine that's pulled straight out of the TTRS, and it shows. The performance of this thing is just incredible. And the sound of the engine, you just can't get enough. You just want to do it over and over again. It's almost intoxicating. Unfortunately, we weren't able to test it for a long amount of time, but in the time we drove it, we were very impressed. This car, it's more at home on the track than off-road, but it's got excellent space in the boot for an SUV, seats fold down, and overall, for what you're buying, a performance SUV, it's not bad. Thanks to Audi Mornington for letting us take this out on the road, and maybe go down and visit them. Thank you.